Hello friends, once again it's time for another Good to Know Monday tip. I titled today's video tip, Predictably Dependable. When you're predictably dependable, it leads to people respecting and trusting you, and that ultimately leads to them growing in their love for you. When you're someone that's calm and collected one moment, and then you fly off the handle all of a sudden for no obvious reason or any reason for that matter, people won't know how you're going to act in any given moment, and so they can't trust or respect you. When you're consistently predictable with your actions, you make it possible for people to trust you and feel that you're someone they can depend on and being there for them. In other words, you're someone that is safe to be around. So, I encourage you to set a goal to be that kind of person who is predictably dependable for your team, your friends, your family, and just people in general. That way, they will be able to trust you. And as this trust grows over time, it will blossom into them having respect and love for you. I share this principle of being predictably dependable because I think it lays out the qualities of a true leader of people that we must develop if we want them to respect us and trust us and ultimately love us. That's just the point. Becoming consistently predictable and ultimately dependable in both your words and deeds will reward you with one of the greatest blessings one can achieve in this life, the respect and admiration of others, which if you don't mess it up, will grow into love for you as their leader. Now that's what I call true happiness. This concept of leadership has at its core the law of love, which says, the love of others is the highest degree of happiness one can experience as a human being and requires predictable dependability. Love can be achieved through cooperation and being consistently and unconditionally dependable. When we behave in a way that is predictably dependable over and over and over again, the connection of trust, respect, and love for others becomes stronger and deeper. Each act of consistent dependability adds another strand of trust and love to this unique and powerful binding, the binding of connection. Jesus of Nazareth taught, love thy neighbor as thyself. So begin with this end in mind by employing this law of love. Some might say that living in a world where decisive feelings of disrespect, unkind judgments, and aggressive thoughts that produce distrust and hatred towards others, there doesn't seem to be room for the law of love, and that it's next to impossible to live by it or follow it. Well, I disagree. I believe that when we take ownership of this law and behave in such a way that people feel they can trust and respect you, it's not very long before they come to love you. In short, when we choose to unite and come together with others by being consistently predictable and putting others first, that will become the glue that unites us, and we will grow in this connection as we are on this common journey that we call life. And that, my friends, is the journey of this life, a journey towards true happiness. Now, before I let you go, let me take just a moment once again and invite those of you who haven't yet taken advantage of my offer to be a guest on my free coaching call on my nickel. I encourage you to go ahead and click on that link that's on my email that this video is on and set up a time and a day that we can have a coaching call together. I promise you, I won't badger you to try to buy anything or to sign up for anything. I'll answer your questions about that, but that's not me. I'm not a pressure salesman that way. If you want to be coached, you're going to want to do this. Take that experience on, and I think you're going to love it. Anyhow, that's all the invitation I'm going to do for this Good to Know Monday tip. I look forward to next week's, but until then, I want to wish you all continued success. Goodbye.